Welcome to the exam overview for Sociology O Levels and IGCSE by Exon Academy. Beginning with the exam structure, you've got two exams for you to deal with. They've got 80 marks each and they've got equal weightage for the final grade as 50-50. Keep in mind that they're both essay-based exams. So expect to be working on a time crunch and be writing a lot. In the exam hall, you'll be getting a question paper and will be given loose sheets to answer questions on. Paper 1 will have 3 questions. The first one would be compulsory and you would be having a choice between question number 2 and question number 3. The exam duration for paper 1 would be of 2 hours, while paper number 2 also has 3 questions and you have to choose 2 to attempt. The exam duration for paper 2 is an hour and 45 minutes. Now coming towards paper 1, question 1 of P1 focuses on the basics of sociology and research methods. It has 7 parts, is compulsory, and is the lengthiest question in O-Level Sociology, prompting P1 to have a 2-hour duration. You have a choice between the other 2 questions and can choose to only prepare one chapter out of chapters 2 and 3. Assessment objectives are also necessary to keep in mind. P1 is designed to test and award the candidate according to 35% of their knowledge, 40% of their interpretation, and 25% of their evaluation. Now coming towards paper number 2, similarly to paper 1, you need to attempt 2 questions, but there is more choice available here. Out of the 3 chapters of P2, you can only choose to prepare 2, the ones you would actually be attempting an exam. Another major difference of P2 is its emphasis on knowledge. Its assessment objectives highlight the importance of general acumen regarding sociological terms. Knowledge of the candidate is prioritized, with it having a 43% stake, interpretation having a 37% stake, and evaluation having a 20% stake. Now coming towards the most important section of the video, please pay attention as these strategies decide if your knowledge of sociology translates effectively and efficiently onto the answer sheet. Beginning with the 2-marker, the shortest question. In a 2-marker, you need to provide a clear definition of the term and, if possible, include some examples. A 4-marker requires you to briefly explain each point and give 2 points. In a 6-marker, you need to apply sociological knowledge, making 3 points with brief explanations, and you need to focus on using accurate sociological terms. Now, an 8-marker is similar to the 6-mark question, but with more detailed and 4 points briefly elaborated. Now, coming towards the 15-marker, now this is the type of question students ask the most about. The best way to battle it is to think of the question as a debate. You need to debate with 3 points for and 3 points against, elaborated with sociological evidence, and conclude by picking a side. For paper 1, you need to study unit 1 and choose between unit 2 and unit 3. For paper number 2, you need to select 2 of the 3 available topics. This targeted approach will save time and enhance your answers for sure. Feel free to screenshot this following slide and use it while answering questions to ensure accuracy. Assessment objectives were thoroughly mentioned throughout this video. This acts as a brief explanation into them. Assessment objectives are basically the marking criteria used by Cambridge to mark questions. There are 3 levels, with the question fulfilling all 3 levels gaining full marks. To demonstrate basic knowledge in AO1, Assessment Objective 1, the candidate must show clear understanding of sociological concepts, theories, evidence, and research methods. To achieve AO2, the candidate must use sociological concepts, theories, evidence, and methods to support arguments, explain issues, and address specific questions. Now, AO3 is arguably the most important, since this is the assessment objective that makes your questions stand out, that makes your answers stand out, and achieve the highest possible grade. To achieve AO3, you would have to analyze and evaluate sociological theories, evidence, and methods by explaining strengths and limitations, developing arguments, and making reasoned conclusions based on evidence. This video was a quick rundown of everything you would need to know about the exam structure of sociology. Keep in mind though, there is nothing more important than practice. Make sure to go through past papers, the syllabus, marking schemes, and examiner reports, implementing them while practicing past papers. You can find the aforementioned documents in the description. Thank you for watching, and again, as always, good luck for your exams and all future ventures.